So you get these cuckoos or whatever they are to come up.
Correct.
When you get Turok 2 to show up. When you like said something right about nature. They like symmetry, they like design.
Yeah,
like
it's
They have little
psychological.
puzzles.
Yeah, it's like puzzles that will like it's puzzles that are like
Generally
supposed to like.
pattern-derived, yeah.
Yeah, they're generally pattern derived. It's like something's wrong and your brain is gonna go, well, that's not right. Let's fix it.
Cognitive
I'm gonna-
dissonance is the word.
I'm gonna go in.
Is
you
it?
behave.
I
Stay.
think
I feel like that's not the right word.
Stay
That
safe.
just doesn't seem right to me.
I'll be right back.
I love you.
and then Sven goes. I know.
And then Sven goes,
I'm trying to film
he's
this
a horse.
whole thing like a movie, like.
No, not just a movie. That was very clearly a Star Wars reference, whether you wanted it to be one or not.
No, I'm
Yes.
saying I'm trying to film like a movie like where the camera's.
Oh,
going,
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
No, I'm.
What is a man?
That's my favorite moment.
A man.
That's like one of my favorite moments in any movie. I legitimately.
It's honestly pretty good.
I thought
It
yeah, I
is
thought that
actually a
was so
decent.
good.
It is actually a well written like
Moment.
bit.
Scene.
That scene
No, it's
is
not
well
well
written.
That shot.
It's well improv.
Yeah, that
Oh,
was
was
an
it
improv.
improv?
That was an improv.
Harrison, he was supposed to say "I love you too,"
And then he
Harrison
forgot
Ford
his
just
line.
goes, "I know," because he's Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
I can guarantee you it's because
It
he
fits
forgot
his
his
character
line.
so
Yeah, it
much
does.
better.
It
It's
does.
really, really good.
Sometimes things that are planned
Sometimes.
are worse.
Things that are more expensive.
Is every girl just
Hogwarts.
flattered to be Link in this whole?
Yes.
Oh yeah, especially Paya.
A lot of the guys are flattered to meet Link.
Like she covers.
Basically, any NPC you meet that has more than like 3 lines of dialogue is trying to get in your pants.
Yeah.
Are you serious? You can just
No.
climb.
Yes.
Except for maybe Impa.
This is Impa's about it.
Impa's pretty happy. She has a granddaughter.
Impa's chill.
Oh, you can't get past the thing.
No, you can. This is why everybody wants in your pants, because you can do that with relative ease.
What are you doing?
He's Link the Chad.
Link is actually in a frat. He's in Tri Delta because then it's 3 triangles.
Yes, I get it.
Tri Delta is a real
Delta.
thing. Never mind.
Don't talk about Tri-Delta.
Isn't
Link doesn't deserve it.
Isn't Tri Delta one of those
This is
like
the
ones
equivalent
that
of
it's
the-
just like you're in it to be in it?
Probably.
Like,
I don't know.
Like there's no actual like
That's a semi-transparent Link.
because like you know like Kappa Kappa Psi is like a music service based
Yeah.
thing.
I mean, there's
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Tri Delta is just
there's
hey,
social
let's-
frats and there's actual like
There's like I
Uh,
think there's 3 different things. There's 3 different kinds.
yeah.
It was at that moment I knew I wanted to become a house.
The purpose of Delta Delta Delta.
So,
This is the beginning of Link MD. It's like House MD.
Yeah, okay,
Just
this
Link.
is one of those bullshit social frats where there's nothing you don't actually do anything.
Yeah.
You're just in it.
I gave up on learning how frats work
Oh, how do you
the moment I
capture?
walked into college, honestly.
what do you
I'm like-
capture?
It's
Like, I'm
the button
tempted to
right
do-
here.
I'm tempted to do Femu Alpha because it's like a music like service.
Yeah,
it's
I
like,
get that. Professional
it's
frats are
largely
great.
social, but it also like they do service stuff.
Yeah, I mean, like,
And
so
it at least has some sort of grounding
there is a range.
thing, which is that it's all music.
Yeah. No, that's good. It's like, I don't
Also,
mind.
this is really funny just reading Delta 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 written out every time.
Delta, Delta, Delta.
I'm on like the official like website.
Oh no. What are you gonna try a magnesis from up
I
here?
don't know, man.
Go talk to Impa. Get in the house.
I'm gonna
So,
do. This is my
Link-
first trick shot.
Do a
Oh my
sick
god,
flip.
they even have a Triforce that's also a flower of life.
Hey. One can be both.
I remember one
Is
time.
this going to get me anywhere? by the
Okay,
way?
so I used to
No.
have
Okay.
a Sempiternal shirt. Like, it had the Sempiternal logo on it, which is a
Mhm.
flower of life. It's like a 6-tier flower of life.
Okay.
Hold on, I can just,
Level 6 flower
I
of
can just
life.
pull it up. Like 6-tier because it's 6 on
I know,
each
I know.
side.
No, I know what you mean. I just
No,
thought
it's
about
5.
it.
It's 5.
I just heard it and
But
thought
whatever.
level 6.
It had the circle and the flower of life on it, and the amount of people who asked if it was
No.
a Coldplay thing
Oh, that's bad.
because On one of their albums, they did another one.
Yeah, I know they did.
A shitty one because it's only a 3-tier.
It has been quite a long time, Link. I am much older now, but you remember me, don't you?
Nope.
What's her name? Impa?
Her name is Impa.
Trying to think if I remember that name from any other Zelda lore.
I'm pretty sure the name Impa shows up in Ocarina.
Probably.
I think the name is referenced.
That sounds right. For the record, Link had his...
Impa's the shadow, or the desert sage in
Okay.
Ocarina.
Oh, this is her?
Yeah. It's not the same one.
I mean, it's not the same necessarily, but
Everybody in the Legend of Zelda series
Yeah.
gets reincarnated for pretty much every game. It's kind of silly, but it works.
why can't Fallen Hero Timeline? Why can't I just go by game?
Nah. But no, this is great because the entire premise of this game is basically just, what was that movie? Was it just The Hangover? Was that it?
I think so, yeah.
The
She
entire
was an
premise...
Adventure of Link,
Okay. But yeah,
and the original,
the entire premise of this game is basically just The Hangover.
except for the world was at stake.
I mean, like, Hangover Part 3 is kind of like that if I remember right.
Well, Hangover Part Not 1 is fucking useless.
It's
I
weird
agree.
that she says, like, come back to me when you're ready to receive the message, but, like,
Yeah, she's also an.
I'm pretty sure there's no other
Time.
story to do besides this, right? Like,
Yeah, there's no other story things you can do, but you can go fuck off, do whatever you
oh,
want.
okay.
Are you prepared to risk your life for the greater good?
How good?
I guess. How good? How good we talking here?
Not a memory to your name.
Link doesn't remember jack shit. He doesn't remember who Impa is.
Yeah, but he remembers his name.
Okay, those
Because
are
Zelda
so,
keeps
those
talking
are
to
such
him.
cool names. There are different eras in the timeline, technically.
Yeah.
And there's the Sky era, the era of the hero of time, the era of light and dark, and the era of decline.
Are we gonna
Those are
get a cool
pretty good.
cutscene?
Yeah, we're gonna get the same fucking cutscene that we saw.
Wait, why repeat it?
Because this game really likes to repeat itself because it doesn't know what else to do. This game has one plot element, or like one plot sequence, and everything else is just do whatever. Because there's
Too
not...
bad Zelda's dead in this game.
She's not dead.
Didn't she
And
get...
the princess who carries
It said she faced Ganon 100 years ago.
Yeah, it's been 100 years.
Oh, so she's like 100 and...
She's sealed Ganon away.
But she's an old woman.
Ganon
She's
is...
fourth Hokage.
Yes.
She's an old woman in this game.
Ganon is...
Yes.
Ganon is currently
You're saying the
sealed...
fourth Hokage looks young, doesn't she?
Yes. That's...
He- And also, he killed himself when he sealed away a giant monster, so it was a very loose connection. So just
Oh.
drop it, because if we go any farther, we're both gonna get upset.
Which one's the fourth Hokage? I know you just
Naruto's
Fourth is
dead.
Naruto's dad.
Oh.
Fifth is the one
I
you're
was thinking of the fifth one.
Yeah, fifth is the woman.
So, Ganon is
Just
still
like
sealed away.
Wait, I have to see if I still have that image on my phone. Have you seen Madoka Magica?
I have not.
Have you?
No.
Oh my god. Well, first of all, both of you should.
The thing is, that requires me to sit down and watch a show, which is something I don't
It's
have the
short.
conviction to do half the time.
It's 12 episodes.
I can't even focus for one half the time.
It's pretty good. It gets you hooked pretty quick.
The same thing happened with Samurai Champloo, and I still haven't finished it, and I started watching it like 2 months ago.
Okay, so this isn't what I was looking for, but this is a good one as well. Also, you can skip the cutscene, you know.
Yeah, if you really don't want to watch the
Um,
cutscene, are you paying attention at all?
Sorta, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so they were mechs.
Yeah, they were mechs. This
I
is
thought
a
they were actual
Gundam. This is a
animals.
Gundam
Right,
show
they
now.
have Gundams, okay.
This is a Gundam anime now.
Is there a difference in Ganon, Ganondorf, and Calamity Ganon?
No. Calamity Ganon.
Technically,
Technically,
which
yeah.
game they are.
Yeah, it's
Which
really
game?
just the game.
Alright.
So-
The princess And the hero
It'll
But
make more sense if and when you finish Madoka Magica.
I've heard. I think I know. Somebody explained the plot to me at some
It's
point, so
weird.
I think I know what that's referencing.
It's weird, and it makes more sense to actually just watch.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Alright, so anyway, basically, once we get out of this cutscene, we're gonna probably stop for the night. But, choices for next time. Pick a divine beast, we'll head towards it. Unless you just want to fuck around. That's also a valid option.
I'd recommend fucking around and getting a couple more hearts before we do.
I would agree as well, but like we can just
Have I
pick,
been rocking 3 hearts this whole time?
Yes.
Oh, geez.
so we can pick a divine beast to go to and just find some shrines along the way. Like we'll just turn on the sensor and then find some shrines along the way to finish up. So we can do that. We could go find Hestu again if you really want.
Nah, I mean, that can wait. Or just deal with the bag space.
Alright. We're back.
100 years ago, in preparation for the foretold revival of Ganon, strove to follow the lead of ancestors 10,000 years prior. In the end... Okay. Or here are the actual words. Got it.
I like her face. Hey, look, that's another thumbnail, honestly.
Oh, I didn't capture.
Just, it's fine, I'll get it.
The 4 divine beasts are the ancient Shika.
Sheikah.
Shika? Oh, is it like... Yeah, I just
Plus
got
an
it. I
AH.
just got it. That's what we call good writing. You guys have been watching so much Donkey before this that I thought that said Dunka. Donkey said Daruk or whatever. Whatever it said before that.
It's Divine Beast Varudania, controlled by Donkey of the Goron.
Oh, she's naming the 4.
Yes, she's naming...
Vom Mido,
Yep.
controlled by Rivali of the Rito. Varuta, controlled by Mifa of the Zora. Vanoboris,
Naboris.
controlled by Urbosa of the
My
Gerudo.
favorite.
Gerudo.
Gerudo. What would we name our guy? What would we name him? Narbdo?
Narbo.
Narbo.
Narubo.
Narbo.
Just name all her characters.
It would
nonsense.
be ill-advised, but not impossible.
Yes. If it...
Are there things in the fight with Ganon that specifically cater to
Yes.
having the Divine Beast?
So, if you don't have the
Yes.
Divine Beasts,
It's
you fight the, I'm just gonna tell him.
No, don't tell him.
Alright,
He's
yeah,
not
let's-
gonna fucking do it.
Don't tell him.
I'll skip it.
He's gonna fight the, Why would he would never
fine.
head
Okay,
straight
so
to
there's
Ganon.
4 different types of Ganons. There's one as the boss of each.
There's 4 different mini
The Divine
bosses.
Beasts are like the dungeons.
There'd be 4 different mini bosses that
There
are
we
4
go.
different
Yeah,
bosses
okay.
that you would fight at
And
the
you're
end of each
you're
dungeon.
inside the beast.
Yes.
Yes.
Because
they're
it's a
mechs.
That's so
it's
cool.
a mech. So like if you go to Ganon straight away, you just fight the 4 bosses before you fight Ganon.
So is the spirit of these guys like locked away in the mech?
Yes.
Because they're dead now, right?
Yeah, they're dead.
Yeah.
And it's but it's like they're
They're
They
like
can
sealed.
still control it.
They're like
It's
Naruto.
literally
They're like
right.
Naruto sealed in there.
Yeah.
Right.
They are. It's reverse Jinchuriki.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
It's like
And they're being possessed right now by
it's
Ganon.
like 4th Hokage when the 8th tail shows up.
Yeah.
Was he now is Ganon unlocked right now?
Huh? You can go there from as soon as you get off the
I'm saying
plateau.
is he awake? Is he like
He is.
Yes,
he is somewhat awake.
He is somewhat awake. He is current. She created like these, like the 5 pillars that you see around the castle. She created those pillars and
those
basically
tall
made
towers?
yeah, those big slanted ones towards the castle.
Not the tall ones. He hasn't seen the tower. He hasn't seen the castle yet.
Each of the ones I climb up to get to
No.
No, not those.
No.
No, there are 5 around the castle that are just like big rectangles. But she basically, again, it's super Naruto what she
It's
did.
very Naruto.
But like,
Zelda,
she
you're talking
basically just made
Zelda or
a fucking
Impa?
force.
Impa.
It was Impa.
Okay.
Impa did that.
She made an imperfect seal that lasts a little, like about 100 years.
Oh, so he was set to wake up when Ganon did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like right before Ganon would reawaken.
Gotcha.
So he's got. Well, technically he's got however
geez,
the
I'm
fuck
so
long
fast
you want.
now.
Well, yeah, I mean you have however long.
Why am I so fast?
We fast as fuck, boys.
Because it doesn't change your speed when you go inside.
Yeah, you're still running just as fast as you were outside.
I feel like I'm faster than I was outside.
No.
Well, that's just because the room is smaller.
Oh, alright.
Scale is important, Luke.
60 miles an hour in this room is a lot different than 60 miles an hour on 70.
I beg to differ. I think
Well, it's gonna. It's,
It is
you're
the
gonna,
same
it's only
numbers.
different relative to each other.
Right,
Well,
but
yeah.
what we're talking about
It's
is
get- it-
relative
like-
speed, where you're gonna cross
like
the room in less than
perception.
half a second here.
Oh, I'm covering all the distance that there is.
Yeah,
compared
yeah.
to-
I mean, a much quicker
Yeah,
time.
see, like you're.
See how
you're
sluggish
going,
I am?
Yeah,
It's
like
the
you're
same
walking at
speed.
the same speed. It's just a larger room.
Alright, well,
It's just a larger area, so you're covering a smaller percentage
so
of the distance.
what? Let me get this straight. We have Impa, then we go to each of these mechs, and that's it. That's the whole thing.
So we go to each of those
That's
mechs,
the
we go
story.
back to Ganon, and
Fuck him up.
presumably kick his ass.
Then what's the motivation to do the 100 something shrines that are in the story?
There isn't.
There isn't.
Is there anything
They-
else
like, they-
in this village?
The motivation.
There are a lot of side quests in the village.
Oh
Yeah,
shoot!
there's a lot of side quests. There's a lot of. There's a couple stores you can visit. You can stock up on arrows here. But basically, the shrines are there to give you enough health and stamina so that you don't fucking die in the middle of the Ganon fight repeatedly.
This is gonna sound weird, but I get why like people want the whole like virtual reality go in the game thing, because like it seems like it would actually be less work to walk around a village and ask people than to move the stick on the control. Like it seems like it would be less work to actually just go in and like ask around.
So it's more intuitive. Presumably, assuming we can get the UI
See, like I
down.
wasted time coming in here thinking it was a useful thing, and all it is a chicken diagram.
In fact, it is 13 chicken diagrams, if I remember
I'm
right.
pretty sure there's more chickens up there, though. Fuck now.
I can guarantee you, I'm going to show that to one of my friends, and they're not going to be able to guess what game it is if I cut out the UI. Like, that is one of the few like, this game is very, like,
There's not.
this game is very unique, but I feel like if you showed that to anybody, they would just not be able to figure it out.
Look at how mad he is.
He's very tired and yawning.
Oh, that's because I ran out of right.
Yeah, you ran out of stamina. Oh god, I forgot this area frames. Sometimes this area just lags.
Oh, you can buy pumpkins?
Yes, you can buy pumpkins.
What's the purpose of them in the game?
Pumpkins.
Oh, you cook them. What do they do?
Pumpkin things.
They're just pumpkins.
I got better news for
You
you.
can make a pumpkin pie.
You can buy carrots, which are far more important. So the only reason you need shrines is so that you can increase your health and your stamina. So you need four. You need to be four
Right,
shrines and get
right.
4 spirit orbs to get one.
I'm
it's
not
one heart,
against
right?
doing shrines at
One
all.
heart or 1/5 of a stamina.
Yeah.
I'm not against doing shrines at all. I just don't know what any of them are. So
Okay, so
let
that's
me
where
know.
the shrine sensor comes in, the thing that we turned off, because you got on your nerves.
Oh.
So if you
I would love to have the sensor there, but not the noise.
That's kind of the only way it senses things.
Oh, alright.
There's
well,
no directional
alright.
sense. It's the other one. Hit a minus, yep. And Y. Shrine on. In fact, there's one on top of the hill behind you. Not that way. To your right, to your right. Start walking towards the other end of the village. Not that way. Yep.
Okay.
So,
Oh, so it's over there.
yeah, so it's actually up the hill. I'm just gonna give you that one. It's up the hill, you're right.
Please give me all of them. Because I don't know where any
I mean, like, some of them I don't really remember if I ever did them because I didn't do all of them either.
Oh, so I had the right idea.
You don't have to climb up the hill there. You can actually just... Also, dashing up the hill is a bad idea. Or, like, the jump thing. Yeah, I agree. The sound's annoying, but, like, it's also the only way that you can really...
Yeah, the frequency of the...
Yeah, but it's right up there.
Okay, cool.
So you can just run up there and do that one, and I guess...
See,
we'll
now
call
I
it
get
a
the
day.
value of this thing, because I can...
Yeah, it was just beeping at random, and the issue is, like, it doesn't tell you
So-
anything about elevation.
One more thing I want to test. If he can hear me, if I'm unreasonably... Will he just have to find a... Will he just find a way up here?
There's some pathing, yeah.
Oh, and he'll just know.
He'll figure it out.
Oh, that's cool. So So
It might take a little bit, but he'll figure it out if he can. He should come up. You float when you're holding chickens.
I'm where the chicken is, Sven.
Throw the chicken.
How do you throw again?
R.
Or you can't throw when you're in the air. Fly.
Fly, my pretties.
Oh, he's fine. He's fine.
So if you look to your right...
That's where the shrine is. Cool.
Yep.
Okay. All right. That makes more sense.
No, it turns
These-
off once you get close enough.
These sorry made up names.
Some of them get really weird sounding. He found you.
Oh, cool. I mean, all names are made up. But, all right. Yeah. I mean, did it save here? Will
Time
it save?
is a construct.
Will it save when I go in? Can I just go in?
Yeah, you can just go in
Wait.
and
Should
save.
I take him in?
You can't take the horse in.
You can't take the word. That makes sense.
The horse won't go in.
Right.
You're the only one... Lore-wise, you're the only one who can enter these shrines because you're the only one who has a Sheikah slate, and the shrine's just like you. Straight up.
You're the chosen guy.
Yeah.
You're the Master Sword's chosen wielder.
Yeah. So the whole idea... You do it.
I thought you said we were done. Oh,
You're
were
gonna
done
kick
after the
Ganon's
shrine?
ass.
You
Yeah.
can do the shrine.
You can do this shrine and then we'll be done.
Okay. And isn't the monk supposed to talk to me or something like that? Not all of them do.
No, they do at the end, but most of them just say the same thing. Hey, good job.
I'm just gonna cycle through. There's no reason not to cycle through each of the things and just see what you can interact with, huh?
No, there's not. Unless you, like... I mean, like, for us, it's more of a time constraint because we are trying to make a YouTube series.
No, sorry. No, it's
But-
like don't mind prompting me with stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
it'll
dude.
take forever.
It's no problem. It's just, like...
Which is why I always say just edit.
Right.
'Cause-
Right. And for the most part, if there's something that takes, like, absolutely forever and it's not at all funny, I'll edit it out. But for the most part, I don't actually mind the lulls.
Anytime I talk. Oh man, this is
That's what we cut out.
Yeah, that's everything we cut out.
Is my dialogue.
Actually, I cut out all of us talking. It's just silent
Oh, dear.
gameplay.
He literally just has one knife. Use a side hop to avoid attacks. This will create an opening that you can use to strike back.
Oh, yeah, this one.
This teaches you how to fury.
This is teaching you how to flurry rush and just generally combat.
Okay, strafe with the stick and then jump. That's what I've been using, and then lock on.
Yep.
I probably want to be using the
You
spear.
can just use the spear, yeah, it's no big deal. Honestly, it depends on what you feel like the enemy
Fighting
is.
with,
Like, what you feel like fighting with and how strong the enemy is, because eventually you get to the point where you have some pretty powerful weapons.
Can I buy arrows in town?
Yes, you can.
And R bumper is the arrow, right?
The trigger is the arrow, yep.
I feel like I'm gonna need.
You'll be fine with Traveler's Shield. You don't block that much in this fight. Don't remove it, you already have it equipped. You're fine.
Oh, I only have this many hearts. I just realized.
You're good.
Alright.
You're good, dude.
It's just whenever there's a new enemy, I get nervous. What is shield? Sorry. Left trigger. Gotcha. Right.
Yep, hippie.
Oh wait, that's the same.
Get closer.
Oh, I can't.
You can't shield with the spear out. You have
Right.
to use a one-handed weapon, but that's fine because you just dodged. Get close, it ain't moving.
Does it not center the camera around it when I have to still do camera controls the whole fight?
It does to some extent. If you really get confused, you can always just
Oh, jeez.
recenter or like re-lock on.
Oh, man.
Sidestep, not backstep.
Oh, I'm supposed to sidestep?
Down attacks generally mean sidestep. There you go.
Do I have to lock on the whole time I'm period actually?
For the most part, but like you don't have to like tense up at all. It's just
Okay.
you can just kind of hold it. Do a back flip to avoid enemy attacks and create an opening. So now it's going to do a side swipe and you want to back flip.
Okay. Alright.
So lock on. No, don't throw.
Well, tell me it was gonna break anyway.
Nah, just leave it. It's fine. Nice.
Oh, man.
You can see its wind up. It's got a pretty specific wind up. There you go.
Alright.
You know, once you get good at that, it's...
Oh, I couldn't do a rush because I should have
Oh, you
well, I was
broke.
just trying to teach you anyway. You can repel and attack if you parry with your shield at the right time.
So now pull out a sword.
Parry is
A. Yes, while you're locking on. So in other words, while your shield's up. So... Yeah, you should equip something. Sword.
Yeah, so can I do that? Can I
It's
do
fine.
the other thing?
Maybe? Yeah, that's one-handed.
What is it again? A?
It's A, yep. So, wait. That's
Okay.
it.
Oh, I didn't have it out.
It's all good.
Oh, is the next build up power, a charge attack, catch your enemy. Oh, I've been doing that though, right? With
Yeah, the charge
stasis
attack
stuff?
is just the holding thing.
Right.
So with the one-handed weapons, it's like a spin thing. You actually gotta be a little bit, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so now you have a lightsaber.
That's so cool. This is what you were using in that one.
Yep.
Okay. And you just get these from time to time?
Yeah, occasionally. When you beat Guardians and things like that in shrines, or occasionally other spots will have them.
And you can just come down to shrines and do it again, just getting more
No.
swords.
Once you beat a shrine, it's done.
You can't go
You
back
can
in.
redo them, I thought.
I don't recall you being able to redo them.
I think you can redo them.
Have you ever redone one?
I've never attempted because I
Yeah,
don't
I'm like,
think
I've
you could.
never felt the need to, but I'm
Okay.
pretty sure you can.
Because they're kind of just like one and done deals for the most
I mean,
part.
I guess you can't redo temples. Like,
No, you can't redo the Divine Beast. Once you go into a Divine Beast and finish it, once you beat the boss, you can't go back in. It won't let you. And there's a reason for that. It gives you a nice little opal for learning how to fight properly.
this feels like Samurai Jack, like the first episode of Samurai Jack. We
Where
see
you
him
just-
travel all over the world, like he had to learn these things.
Yeah.
It's like they're specifically set this up so that he would learn this all.
Right. That's what it feels like. It's kind of like the intention. The intention is like you're like everybody just wants to get rid of Ganon at this point, so they're all just trying really hard to.
To make sure you learn all this stuff.
Mm.
Alright, well, we can test right now if I can go back into a shrine.
Yeah, let's test that because I'm curious now. And then I guess we're done. Yeah, because I'm kind of tired.
And tomorrow's just got to be fluids and French, basically.
I'm gonna do Latin studying tomorrow because that's on Friday, and then Friday it's chemistry studying. Yeah, see if you can go back in. I'm curious. I might just be able to go back in. Yeah. You just do it.
Can you? But do you fight him again?
I would assume,
Yeah,
unless it's
that-
just like the
You
shrine's
just go
empty.
into an empty room.
Yeah,
which,
that's-
like
That's less useful.
yeah.
Unless like you wanted all the shit in the room.
But it'll tell me like I got all the chests.
Yeah. You can always check on the minimap. Yeah, no, the room's just empty though.
Oh, it doesn't activate that
I
bad
thought
guy
I
again.
let you redo it. That's...
Okay.
Oh, alright. Well.
Alright, well, we learned something today, guys. If
So you
nothing
can
else.
just go into empty rooms if at your leisure.
Yeah, if you just need a room to chill in,
At your
you
leisure.
need a quiet study space, there it is.
Quiet place to train against robots that you already broke.
Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta train to break robots.
So you wouldn't be able to get in. So the amount of Guardian swords per game file is limited.
Technically?
No, because I'm pretty sure they show up in chests that do respawn.
Okay. I thought that there maybe was a Guardian Scout that respawned somewhere.
And like, I think if you finish one of the, like the non-test of strength ones,
Is that a side quest to find his
like
mom?
if there's a thing in there, you can buy or not buy, but you can fight the enemies.
Yeah. There are some, first of all, Luke, this entire game is side quests.
That's fine.
So,
I guess.
like, I'm just, like, the only main quest is go kill Ganon. You can skip the Divine Beasts, you can skip literally anything else in this game, and go directly into killing Ganon.
What's that blue thing up there?
What is that blue thing up there?
Blue thing up there.
Wasn't there a glowing blue thing up here? Oh, maybe that was shiny.
What was it? Might have been a blue bee.
Probably was a bloopy.
I'm
Horse
too
is
far away.
coming. Horse is coming. You saw. Look on the minimap.
Oh, that's so cool. So as long as he's on the minimap,
Pretty much. There's a couple of spots where you might be able to hear you off the minimap, but
you probably won't be
not
able
very
to
far.
cross this thing though.
You might get stuck on the woods. There's a road up here, though. I'll find you. A good boy.
Great. Okay, yeah, he's fine.
It'll
Is this
be
another
okay.
shrine?
That is something you can use to get a shrine. Is that the ball you get from Impa?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't even remember how to get that.
Direct to Magnesis
Literally
something
every
in the
side
face.
quest in the village.
That's right. Yeah. That's why I didn't do it. Oh, that's framing badly.
Wait a second, why can you Magnesis the...
You can stasis the mushroom.
Oh, stasis.
It's stasis, yeah. So if you want to beat the crap out of that mushroom, it'll go flying. Except you can't because you can't hit the mushrooms.
I just thought I could lift like that.
You
on
could
the...
stasis that rock,
Magnesis
maybe,
then.
but yeah. You can bomb it.
Or you can.
You can try and bomb it, see what happens.
Okay.
Nah. If you would have been able to move it, you would have been able to stasis it. So I doubt, unless you just can blow it up outright. No.